Hey everybody, so we're gonna give this a shot. So this is Minecraft 1.11 for the PC. Um, I am using a texture pack. You can see it's not regular vanilla. It's the default 32 by 32, and what that does, it makes 32, all the blocks have 32 by 32 pixels, and that just makes everything slightly better looking. You can really see the difference, in fact. One of the major things you can do when we go look at the paintings, I'll show you the difference, but I really like the way this looks. And unfortunately, my computer still is not good enough to do recordings as well as I'd like, but I'm gonna get some more RAM and that'll fix that situation. But so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm doing, and well, apparently I'm starving myself to death also. Eat a steak. I have turned particles off to help the FPS, but I don't think that's actually doing anything. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on decrease so we do get some particles. And we're going to go back in, and yeah, the FPS hasn't changed, so that'll be alright. It is slightly lower with it going, so we will just turn that off just to make sure this is going to be as smooth as possible for this up until I get some more RAM. Alright, you just see that should jump up to... No? Oh, well. We'll just see how this goes. Alright, so we're gonna take a look around here. And, don't you love how this glass looks instead of the regular one? For everyone who doesn't actually play Minecraft, this looks much better. So we'll take a look here. We got my little loft bed area over here. Put some glass back here, just even though you can't walk over the bed because the ceiling's too low. You can see out through the glass through this other window. So it looks down out onto the little farm area that I have going on. Now, what you're looking at here is regular oak for the flooring and the ceiling, with some red stained clay accents for the roof. Have that on this side also. You can see one of the paintings right here, and another crazy painting right there. But we got a... So we have the glass, oak, dark oak fence, and dark oak walls downstairs, and you can kind of see the cobblestone from up here, but we'll take a better look at that once we get downstairs. And one of these crazy paintings that they have in the game that looks better the further away you go. But, so here's my little storage area. Oh, it's nighttime. We'll just stay inside until the sun comes out, so it'll kill all the mobs that are out there. But, this is my tiny storage area. I haven't done enough mining to really fill even these 6 chests up. None of them are actually full. But the texture pack does make everything look really awesome, I think. I think the chest and furnace and the crafting bench all look really awesome. And again, we'll take a look under the regular texture pack after we go through everything, and so you can see the difference. But, so yeah, we've got the dark oak walls. Now I do gonna say this world, I've changed how the ores load, or spawn I should say, just because I wanted to try something different on the PC version, something like I couldn't do on the console. So I've kind of swapped the rarity with for diamonds and iron. So iron only loads in twice per chunk now, and spawns in no more than 4 blocks of ore. But so I have plenty of diamonds, which you can see in here. I got more than a stack and a half of diamonds, but where's my iron? I have 12 pieces of iron. So, it makes things difficult. You can't make hoppers and some stuff you use for redstone, which I'm not too worried about. I'm just playing around on this, trying to see what we can do. Oh, since I put those in, I can't jump up there anymore. But, so yeah, this is the glass panes, which, again, just looks so amazing in this texture pack. You can see glass blocks up there. But this picture, or painting, I should say, and this was the first painting that I put up. I covered this huge part, and I've never seen this actual painting before. I don't believe it's on console. So I kept it, even though it's not the best, and it's kind of out of place, but that's okay. And again, you'll see what it looks like without this texture pack. It looks so much better with it. But I got my little living area. If I do take this world far enough, I'll probably be using this for my brewing area right here, so I can brew up some potions. But at the moment, I just got food storage underneath here. Pumpkin in there too, and a little table, which, though is nice decoration, is useless. And you can see I have pressure plates on the floor here next to the doors, and that just allows them to open and close automatically from the inside. So actually, let's go ahead and go to sleep here till the sun comes up, and we'll take a look around outside. Alright. Should be able to see some mobs burning out there in the sunlight here in just a minute. So let's get the old sword out, just to make sure we're safe. And we'll go out through this door here to my little courtyard area, which, again, I've done no decoration on the outside at all, other than put in paths. So, be prepared for everything to be pretty bland. And we'll walk out through this fence post, which, again, I've set up with the pressure plate. Well, I chose this spot because there's just this tiny little roofed forest, and I just heard an Enderman somewhere. Ooh. There's an Enderman and a creeper. And a spider. Dangerous place to live. It should be too bright out here for the spiders to actually attack me. But, oh, actually, I don't need to fill this up right now. I can do that later on while you guys aren't watching. Here's a little spider. He won't attack during the daytime. He does look a little bit different in the texture pack, but not too much. The Enderman, which I'm not going to look directly at, or he'll become angry. Like this. I didn't think they were. And this is what gravel looks like. It looks so much better in the texture pack, like everything else. But, there he is. That's a weird place for you to call home. But, so there's this little roofed forest is what the actual biome is called, and I really like it. There's a large pond here that's really shallow that has some clay that I need to gather. Then a tiny little pond here. There's another Enderman over here somewhere. I can hear him teleporting around. But this was a small pond, but I've changed it into a sugarcane farm, which I still haven't planted all the way yet. But here's the outside of the house. You can see the red stained clay up here. And this is the back door. Comes in right into my storage room, basically. This path leads off to where I actually gather my wood, because I don't want to take any of these trees down, because I like them all. And even that mushroom that's right there I want to keep. So there's another roof forest on this other side of these regular oak trees, which we'll just run over here now and take a look. I've lit up the path to be slightly more safe when it's nighttime, because the mobs now on the PC edition are just much harder, so it's taking me a little while to get used to it, but I'll get there eventually. Very simple bridge that goes across a ravine. You can see here, goes way down deep, and actually on this side, you can see that's diamond ore right there, so it spawns all the way up, and I've changed it to do that. But to actually get down to the ravine, you can go down this way, but we're not going to do that right now. There's really nothing down there. But this is where I actually gather my wood. Where's that zombie? We'll just leave him be. So we can go back. I planted this big row of trees here just so I could gather regular oak to use for other things than building. I still need to chop quite a few of those down. And over here, we have a little swamp area, which I'm going to actually expand the dirt out into the water a little bit so I can get some slimes to spawn here. I don't have any slime whatsoever. I do like the vines here. But yeah, just a little swamp area. We'll go back and take a look at my base. This is really choppy while I'm recording. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm going to try to fix that with some more RAM here soon. And you can see we got a row of pumpkins, and the pumpkins all actually do have faces. They're all facing one way, which is kind of weird. Collect all those real quick, and you can see that they just grow in vines. Then I got my little vegetable farm with wheat, carrots, and potatoes, which I'm probably going to stop growing the potatoes because I don't really need them for anything. Or the carrots right now, for that matter. I don't have any pigs. But the wheat I use to breed my cows, and the seeds are used to breed the chickens here. I'll just take a look at these real quick. I just killed a whole bunch of them because they were getting very noisy, and you can keep a lot more of them in the PC edition than you can in the console, so it's a little weird to me to have more than like 10 or 12 chickens at a time. And I actually have use for a horse now, which is really exciting, which I never used on the console edition just because, you know, the maps are so small you don't need it. You can walk across them in a single day. Named him Zippy. Don't have an actual name tag to put on to him, so he's not labeled as Zippy. I just named him with a sign. And I really love the way the chests look in this texture pack. Just like everything else. I'm going to probably keep saying that. Here's a little lava lake, and I actually chose to build next to it on purpose so I can have quick, easy access to the lava and to the obsidian, so I can gather up and make an enchanting table and another portal and all that kind of good stuff. And here are my cows, far away from my house so I can't hear them when I'm inside doing stuff or running around in the garden. You can't really hear them. But yeah, so we're still very early in this world. Don't even have an actual mine set up. So I'm just kind of like caving at the moment, just going down into the open caves and finding resources. But that is pretty much it. So while we're here, we'll go ahead and switch over to the regular resource pack, we'll take the default 3232 off, and we'll load back in here under the default look of Minecraft. And as you can see, things haven't changed drastically, but everything just kind of looks worse, in my opinion. The horse armor didn't change, but the cobblestone doesn't look as good, and the crops definitely don't look as good, and we'll go in and take a look at that picture, and I'll show you what I was talking about. And this grass is pretty horrible, too. But yeah, so that's what it looks like with a lot less pixels. So you see how everything just is more refined with the texture pack. Actually, we'll take a look at that, and we'll do a quick before and after. That really slows my computer down when I'm doing that and recording at the same time. See, there you go. Looks so much better. Everything does. So I'll probably be keeping this resource pack even when I do my regular vanilla series, just because I like it so much. But, well guys, that's pretty much everything I have right now. Once I get my computer set up with some more RAM, then I'll be able to actually do a full vanilla Let's Play series. And that's going to be the end goal for it right now, but, thanks everybody for watching this. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to everyone later.